It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From Amway Center in downtown Orlando, tonight the Orlando Magic play host to the Golden State Warriors. The opening tip won by the Magic, and we're underway on Church Street in downtown Orlando. Gordon to Fournier. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Shot won't go. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Count it.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Augustine with it up top. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Aaron Gordon, defended by Cousins. That's out. Last touch by Aaron Gordon. Golden State at the controls. Curry to Green. To Thompson. It was right there. Augustine with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Augustine. Tough matchup against Durant. To Vucevic. Can't connect. To Curry. Wide open look, won't go.
It didn't hurt him this time, but defensively, you got to prevent him from even catching the ball to begin with.
To Fournier. Jonathan Isaac. His first effort off the mark. And Draymond Green throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Aaron Gordon. To Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic missed his first. That one goes.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Nothing going here on that drive. Curry, short jumper, won't fall.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
From long range, no good. That's great defense. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. This game is all tied up. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second.
Tonight, everyone gets free pizza.
Curry to Thompson. Green to Thompson. tried to shoot for Golden State. Two-point shot for Curry. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Jonathan Isaac sizing up Cousins. The screen sets him up for two.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry to Thompson. Green to Curry. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Kevin Durant. He's 2 for 2 now.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Vucevic. To Gordon. And the Warriors have the rebound. Curry to Durant. Trying to cash in. Just off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Here comes the screen. Augustine takes aim at Steph Curry. The Magic with 4 to shoot. DeMarcus Cousins with a piece. 24-second violation. Nikola Vucevic. 2 of 4 now.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Durant to Thompson. Durant. Not getting the bounce. Isaac to Aaron Gordon. Here comes the screen. Aaron Gordon defended by Cousins. Aaron Gordon stuffs it down.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
First half in the books. The Magic have the lead.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Magic certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. They certainly staked the flag in the paint. They were dominant around the rim on the offensive end. These are the guys getting buckets for the Orlando Magic. The Warriors have yet to appear after one half of basketball. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely.
Game track. Field goals.
As you can see in the highlights, this team did a terrible job of adjusting to the flow of the game. They're also lacking effort in their execution.
Player of the half.
Nikola Vucevic, is providing all of the evidence needed to show that rebounding starts with positioning. You don't need to be the strongest man on the court to have a chance at a rebound. Of course, it doesn't hurt if you're the strongest man out there.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
It's Steph at the controls. To Durant. Probing the defense. Knocks it down from mid-range. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Gordon, that no good, off the mark. Curry into the front court. The score 10-8. Jonathan Isaac, huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Aaron Gordon, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 69% at the line. Oops, he missed the first one. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Warriors basketball.
Screen come.
Durant to Cousins. Nikola Vucevic with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
In the front court, it's Augustine. Leads 3. Evan Fournier. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Old school equals high percentage.
Curry to Thompson. Curry to Thompson. Warriors with 4 to shoot to Durant. Thompson buries it on the catch and shoot.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Here's Orlando with the basketball. Sizing up the defense. Jonathan Isaac against KD. 5 to shoot for Orlando. To Fournier. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Curry to Green. Durant. can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter with the Magic in front. It's Magic basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. Partner, you and I were just shaking our heads during this quarter break. We can't believe how good a game this has been.
And we've seen this so many times with the teams that are the most talented on paper. This shouldn't even be a game. But sometimes an underdog, they rise to the challenge. And they've really hung in there all the way in these three quarters.
Durant to Curry. Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Augustine with it up top. All tied up, 13 apiece. Gordon. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Green. Down low Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. You need to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Isaac. Lets it fly from long range, and the rebound comes down to Curry. To Green. To Curry. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the three. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
But a shot won't fall. Another follow, no good.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chipping.
Fournier to Vucevic. Deep right corner. Vucevic buries the wide-open three. That's too easy.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Curry. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
The quarter comes to an end, and it's deadlocked, all tied up. Overtime begins, and away we go. Count the basket inside.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Curry into the front court. Down 2. Gets it in the left corner. Thompson won't go down. Augustine with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Curry with the ball. To Thompson. Durant to Thompson. Curry. That's off the side of the rim, no good. In the front court, it's Augustine. They lead it, 4-point game. They work it down to Gordon. He shoots, off the mark. Here's Curry with it up top. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Durant to Curry. For Durant, down low. Cleaning the offensive glass. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's Orlando's ball. Augustine, defended by Steph Curry. To Vucevic. Probing the defense. Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. 4 out of 7.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Curry to Durant. Curry to Durant. Gets it in the right corner. Curry. Great defense, forcing the miss. To Gordon. With the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Misses the first. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. Curry with the basketball. Trailing by 4. To Durant. Not that time. Here's a tie-up and an intentional foul. That means free throws coming with a little under 30 seconds to play. Aaron Gordon has got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. First free throw is good. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Curry to Thompson. 4-3 and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Curry. Well defended. And they'll get the intentional foul. So 2 free throws coming up, and you figure 1 out of 2 could be enough to seal the deal. Aaron Gordon at the line for 2 shots. He's struggled so far. First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Magic secure the victory as they win it by a point in overtime. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Magic were successful in overtime, earning a solid win. Teams showed their heart in the extra minutes, and it was clearly on display in this matchup. What a great game. It was definitely a thriller. Check out the leading scores for the Orlando Magic. The Warriors are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. Sure, it's great they shot so well from 3, but none of that really matters when your team has one more loss to show for it. Check out the leading scores for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Nikola Vucevic really turned this game into a spectacle with all of the blocked shots. He put together an amazing combination of timing and awareness to provide some excellent highlights.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.